Welcome back to HTTV News. I'm Riley Flea.
And I'm Jackson Maynard. I think we should just go straight to our segment today that we did, random questions with random people at lunch.
So let's head to us.
All right, we're doing random questions with random people. I'm your host, back at the desk, Jackson Maynard, and I'm here with
Jessica.
Godfrey. All right, Jessica Godfrey. If reincarnation was real, what animal would you want to be reincarnated in?
Yes. A chicken.
Why?
I don't know.
Why'd the chicken cross the road?
To hopefully, never mind, I can't say that. To get to the other side.
Okay, thank you, Jessica.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Miller.
What's your favorite restaurant to go to when you're extremely hungry?
Oh, wow. The Olive Garden.
That is really good.
It is delicious.
Is that why?
Yeah, that's why. I'll
Right.
eat all the salad and breadsticks.
All right, thank you. Back to you.
Okay, now we're here with
Brendan Knoll.
Okay, Brendan Knoll. If you could go anywhere on a trip, where would it be and why?
Probably your house.
Why?
To see you.
Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so who am I here with?
Casey.
Casey who?
Stoner.
All right. Who is your hero and why?
Myself. Because YOLO.
Is that your actual answer?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'm Riley. Who am I here with?
Blaze.
All right, Blaze, if you could remove one body part, which one would it be?
My big toe.
Why your big toe?
I think it would be funny.
I mean, you wouldn't stub it anymore.
No.
All right. Thank you, Blaze.
Thank you, us. Both of us.
That was pretty fun,
Yeah.
especially with Blaze and Brendan in there.
Yeah.
So while we're on the topic of interviews, let's send it to Saul with the elementary.
And the little kids.
What's up, guys? I'm Damon, and I'm here with...
Oliver.
So, Oliver, what are you going to be for his Halloween?
Army.
An army, like a soldier? That's really cool. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Skittles.
What's your least favorite Halloween candy?
Tic Tacs.
All right. Well, thank you, Oliver. Hi, I'm Damon, and I'm here with...
David.
So, David, what are you going to be for as Halloween?
Football player.
A football player? That's cool. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Three Musketeers.
That's a good choice. What's your least favorite?
I don't know.
Me neither. I like them all. All right. Thank you. What's up, guys? I'm Damon, and I'm here with...
Jaylee.
So, Jaylee, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be a hunter.
A hunter? Nice. What's your favorite Halloween candy? You don't know? What's your favorite class? All right. Favorite teacher?
Mrs. Square.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Saul, for those interviews.
It's always nice to see what the little kids got going on in their lives.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited for our game tonight, so I think we should talk about sports because sports are fun.
Yep.
So, to Landon with sports, and then we'll get the interviews right behind him before we send it back to us.
Welcome back to sports. I'm Landon Puffer. We will start off with football. Hitchcock-Tulare took on Jones County at home in first round of playoffs. Some stats for that. The defense, TJ Solomon had 2 solo tackles and 2 for a loss. Riley Flea had 1 solo tackle and 2 for a loss. Carter Bringer had 7 solo tackles. 6 of those were for a loss and 1 forced and recovered fumble. Jackson Maynard had 1 solo tackle, 1 for a loss. Jacob Mikuch had 2 solo tackles and 1 for a loss. Mason Bottom had 4 solo tackles and 2 for a loss. Cole Schrader had 1 solo tackle. Landon Puffer had 1 assist. Rushing, Eric Solomon had 7 attempts for 64 yards and 2 touchdowns. Riley Flee had 2 attempts for 17 yards and 2 two-point conversions. Carter Binger had 2 rushing attempts for 15 yards and 1 two-point conversion. Landon Puffer had 2 rushing attempts for 71 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 two-point. Passing, Carter Binger was 3 for 6, 45 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Receiving, TJ Solomon had 2 catches for 40 yards and 1 touchdown. Eric Solomon had 1 catch for 5 yards. Punt returns, Landon Puffer had 6 punt returns for 191 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 for 58 yards, and the other for 51 and 43. That is what I have for football. Now some standings or brackets. Harriet Selby takes on Avon today actually. Sully Buttes takes on Irene Wakanda. Hitchcock-Tulare takes on Del Rapids, St. Mary's, and Kadoka takes on DeSmit, so hopefully some good games there. Some 9A. Warner takes on Canastota. Harding County takes on Phillip. Lyman takes on Castlewood, and Gregory takes on Wolseley-Wessington. On to volleyball. Yesterday, 2 days ago, the volleyball team went up to Washington Springs and got beaten 5. In set 3, the Patriots led through the set and won that set. The Patriots accumulated 49 kills on the night, led by Caitlin Schrader with 21. Rebecca Heisinga had 10. Isabel Gilbert and Ella Johnson each had 6. Lila Johnson also had 5. Grayson Bixler had a total of 23 assists on the night, and Presley Binger had 9. Schrader tallied 2 aces, and Hookman had 1 ace. Defensively, the Patriots tallied 94 digs, led by Caitlin Schrader with 26 and Cambry Hookman with 22. Casey Stoner also had 11. Caitlin Schrader and Isabel Gilbert had 5 solo blocks and 2 block assists. Ella Johnson and Grayson Bixler also each had a block and a block assist. The Patriots' record is now 13-16. Brackets. Hitchcock-Tulare takes on Brinton Hecla. Northwestern takes on Wilmot. Leola Frederick takes on Langford. And Aberdeen Christian takes on Waverly South Shore. That is what I have for sports this week. Back to the desk.
Hi, I'm Casey Stoner here with HTTV, and I'm here to interview the head coach of the volleyball team, Mr. Opp. So we just played 2 back-to-back games, Monday and Tuesday. We played Sully Buttes and Washington Springs. What are your takeaways from those games?
Sully Buttes, like I told our players in the locker room, I thought it wasn't pretty, but it was a win. There was a lot of missed serves in the match, which was disappointing on our end. But some way we found a way to get the win, and that's what counted. That's what mattered. And then the Weston Springs match, that was a heartbreaker for us. I thought we played one of our better matches of the year going down there, and we saw some good things. I thought we played as a team, and saw some nice performances out of a couple players, and it was just sad that we couldn't finish the match in a winning style. But you know what? They were 23-9, I believe, on the year, and I don't think they expected us to go 5 with them. And so going down there and doing that, I think that's a win in our book.
Very good point. Looking back on the season, now that our regular season's over, what would probably be your favorite game?
Probably, you look back, we had some good performances. The 5-set matches, I always say they're nerve-wracking, but they're also kind of fun in essence. I think, obviously Highmore. The Highmore match was a good one for us. That was a 5-setter. We got the win there. Ipswich was fun. I think you just can't maybe pinpoint one or two, but then you look back at like our Redfield match. Even though we lost, that's always a fun atmosphere to be a part of and play against them. And so I think it's hard just to pinpoint one game, but maybe those 3 for sure, probably in my top 5 probably this year.
Those were some good games. Now we're moving into our postseason, starting a new part. What are you looking forward to?
Well, it'll be interesting to see some teams that we haven't seen during the regular season since we got moved into a new region for this year and for the next year. for sure. And so if our viewers don't know, we're in Region 1B, which is now north again. So we're back up with Warner Northwestern and Langford, Bryn, Hecla, Aberdeen Christian, Wilmot, and those teams up in that neck of the woods. And so we're going to get to see Bryn Hecla. We're going to be the 3 seed, which came out this morning. We are the 3 seed, and Bryn Hecla is the 6 seed. And so we haven't seen Bryn Hecla all season, so we're just trying to get some film gathered up here on them and going to take a look at them. And we just need to play volleyball. We need to play our potential right now, and I think we're starting to play our better volleyball of the year at this time. Seems we're passing better here in the last couple weeks on our end, which helps us set up our offense a little bit better. We're going to throw some free ball routes in this last few practices before our game and see if we can maybe create a little bit more offense that way. And we're going to see what we can do with Bryn, and then hopefully we're not going to put the cart before the horse a little bit, but we want to get a crack at Northwestern then, more than likely at Northwestern on Thursday night. And so we'll be hosting here Tuesday, and like I said, it should be a fun atmosphere. And it's a nice thing that we can host and not have to travel.
That'll be fun to see. Back to you.
Thank you, Len and Casey, for the sports updates and interviews.
Yeah, thank you guys. So how do you think tonight's going to go in Hitchcock?
I think it'll go pretty good. Hoping to be a good game.
Yep, they lost a lot of their starters at the beginning of the year, so they got them all back now. I think they're a good team. I think it'll be a fun game to watch. Hopefully you guys can all make it out.
Yeah. And speaking of the game, let's see what the weather's going to look like.
Hey, it's the weatherman. For your 7-day forecast in the Hitchcock-Tulare area this week, Friday is a high of 65 and a low of 37. Saturday is a high of 67 and a low of 37. Sunday is a high of 65, low of 35. Monday is a high of 69, nice, low of 38. So Tuesday is a high of 71 and a low of 43. Wednesday is a high of 59 and a low of 26. Thursday is a high of 54 and a low of 26. Back to y'all.
Thank you, Weatherman, for the weather updates. It's going to start getting warm again, which is kind of confusing because it was just really chilly this week, Monday, Tuesday for football. But we'll go with birthdays and announcements before we end this episode of HTTV. First, with birthdays, we have a lot again. On the 27th, Bryn Binger has a birthday. On the 28th, Jordan Whiff, Titus Waldner, Allie Decker all have a birthday. And on the 30th, Sydney and Sienna Stoner both have birthdays. Also, Hunter Cole on the 30th. And then on the 3rd of November, Presley Binger has a birthday. So happy birthday to you all.
And now for announcements, starting with the 28th, National FFA 10 a.m. enhancement. And then the 29th at 9, there's a tournament in Tulare versus...
It's just elementary basketball.
31st is Halloween, and there's first round of volleyball, 8th and 9th seeds play. November 1st, NSU Art and Volleyball Region 2, round 1 and 2 seed host. And then the 3rd, Volleyball Region, 3rd round, winner goes to the Sweet 16. So that is all I got.
Hopefully our girls can make it run, that would be fun.
Yep. And one more thing, Ag Business got silver at National FFA.
Yep.
So, is that all we got?
I think so.
I'm Riley Flea.
And I'm Jackson Maynard. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you know when we post. And don't forget to like this episode.
Yep. Keep it fresh, Hitchcock-Tulare.